Use a table of values to sketch a graph of 2x plus y equals 5. This is different from the ones that we've done before. The ones that we've done before had y isolated on one side of the equation, but in this case, x and y are both on the same side. We could make a table of values just like it is, but it would be a lot more work to leave it like that. Instead, our goal is going to be getting y alone on one side of the equation and then making the table of values. So we're going to start with our equation, 2x plus y equals 5. And to get y alone, we have to get rid of the 2x term, and we're going to do that by subtracting 2x on both sides of the equation. On the left-hand side, that just leaves us with y. And on the right, we have 5 minus 2x. Those aren't like terms because the 5 doesn't have an x and the 2x does, so we can't combine them. We have to leave them separately, 5 minus 2x. Now let's make our table of values. We're going to start by picking x values. We're going to end up getting y values, and I'm going to give us a column to show our work. Y is 5 minus 2x. So let's pick some values for x. Because there's no fraction on the x, we can pick any values we want. And so I generally default to 1, 2, 0, -1, and -2. If we pick values of x that are larger, we're going to end up with values of y that are larger, and they're going to be less likely to fall on the grid that we have on the right. So it's just a little bit easier this way. Let's plug in the values of x. Let's start with x equals 1. We have 5 minus 2 times 1. 2 times 1 is 2, of course. So that's 5 minus 2, which is 3. Next, we'll plug in x equals 2. We have 5 minus 2 times 2. Well, 2 times 2 is 4. So this is 5 minus 4, which is 1. Next, we'll plug in 0 for x. 5 minus 2 times 0. Well, anything times 0 is 0, so that second term is just going to be 0, and it'll be 5 minus 0, which is 5. Then for -1, we have 5 minus 2 times -1. A negative times a negative is a positive, so -2 times -1 is going to end up being positive 2, so that'll be 5 plus 2, which is 7. And then last we'll plug in -2, 5 minus 2 times -2. That's going to become 5 plus 4, which is 9. So now we have 5 different points that we can plot on the plane. We have 1, 3. We've got 2, 1, 0, 5, -1, 7, and -2, 9. All right, let's plot these. We'll start with the first one, 1, 3. We go to the right 1 and up 3. So it's going to be right there, 1, 3. Then the next one, 2, 1. It's to the right 2 and up 1. So that point is going to be right there, 2, 1. The third point, 0, 5, because the x-coordinate is 0, we're not going to the left or right at all. So we're going to be on the y-axis, and the y-coordinate's 5, so we're going to go up 5, at 0, 5. Then we have -1, 7. Whenever x is negative, we go to the left, and then the y value is 7, so we're going to go up to 7. And then the last point is -2, 9. We go to the left 2, and if we try to go up to 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, I haven't quite given us enough room. So we have two options. We could skip that point and just go with the rest, or we could go to about where 9 would be and put one last point up there. It's really your choice. Generally, we want as many points as possible to plot so that we can have a really accurate graph. So if we only had 2 or 3 points, I would probably find another one. And we could do that by picking another value in our table of values. But at this point, I think we have enough. They are all on the same straight line, so that tells us we're probably doing things correctly. And so we sketch the line, and we label this with the original equation, 2x plus y equals 5. Sometimes people ask why we don't label it with the new equation, y equals 5 minus 2x, and there's 2 reasons why I use the original equation. First, the instructions told us that we should graph 2x plus y equals 5. So by labeling it like that, we're saying this is the graph that you asked us to graph. Also, if you're using graph paper that's separate from your regular notes, and you're looking to see where the graph was for this problem, it's better to have the label match the original equation. So it's just easier that way.